Hey, what's up everybody? I hope you all are doing absolutely fine. This is Rudraditya, and in this video I'm going to do the unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy A73 5G, and trust me, this is the real one. I'm not going to do a fake video just for the sake of views and likes. Anyway, fun apart, Samsung just flooded the market with the A series lineup. They launched A53, A23, A33 and now A73 5G as well, and very soon Samsung's M lineup is also about to launch, so they will flood the market with M series as well in no time. But in this video I am going to talk about this phone only, so let's unbox this. So actually you have not a lot of things to see. You have just this phone, the Galaxy A73 in this amazing color. Let me remove this. Okay, so yeah, I'm liking this color, no doubt about that, but I guess if I have to buy one, I will buy the black one because old is gold. I mean, black and white never gets boring. This is looking very attractive at the moment because it's very refreshing and something new which we never saw, so that's why at the moment this is looking good, but I'm not sure if this color can be my daily driver. So yeah, I will go with the black one if I have to buy. Well, what else you will get inside the box? Then nothing much. So you have this paperwork, and then you will get a 25-watt adapter. No, you will get max support of 25-watt charging here, but you have to buy that 25-watt adapter separately. So yeah, that's the unboxing experience. Well, nowadays the unboxing becomes very simple and very boring. Alright, let's talk about the design of this phone. So yeah, from the rear it is looking actually good. Well, definitely it's not the best, not the most premium looking phone, but it's looking good. It's not boring or bad either. And from the front it's also decent, I would say, because the bezels are quite noticeable. It's not huge, but still it's noticeable. You will also get a centered punch hole, and the size of punch hole is also average, not very small, not very big. So it's not super duper appealing, but it's not dull either. So in terms of look, I would say it's okay, but when it comes to material, then Samsung used plastic on the rear, which is a bummer. But if you talk about the frames, then it is made up of aluminum. So yeah, I mean, in terms of material, they didn't use the top-notch material even in the best of the A series. So that's the thing, even in the F series and sometimes even in S series, Samsung has the habit to give the plastic back, and now A73 also becomes the victim of that habit. But if you talk about the in-hand feel, then trust me, the in-hand feel is so good. It's a big phone, it's a 6.7-inch display phone, and also the battery inside this phone is 5000 milliampere, but still it's very thin considering those points, and also it's very lightweight. I mean, it's just 181 gram phone, and I can't believe, I mean, it's super duper lightweight. And one thing I always notice which is very good about the A series and S series is the weight distribution. Yeah, Samsung always nailed in this department. So the weight distribution is so good, and it feels very lightweight, so that's why it feels also very comfortable. And the grip of the phone is also so good. I mean, I'm getting full confidence while holding the phone that I'm not going to drop it, so that's a plus point. In a lot of glass phones, we get those like lack of confidence while holding the phone. We feel like we need to apply a case. However, it's a plastic body, so you should apply case because it can catches a lot of scratches. So yeah, that's all about the build quality and in-hand feel. Now let's talk about the overview. So on the bottom you will get single stereo speaker type C and a mic, and you will overall get dual stereo speakers, but the earpiece will work as the secondary speaker. Then on the right hand side you will get volume rocker and power lock unlock button. However, the placement of the volume rocker is slightly on the higher side. It could have been better if they placed the power lock here and the volume rocker here, so that you don't need to shuffle your hand like this to reach there, but I mean, it's not a big deal. Well, the buttons are quite tactile and it will give you the premium feel. It's not cheap or anything like that, so no problem here. Well, on the left hand side there's literally nothing. You will get those shiny glossy aluminum finish. Yeah, it's shiny, it's very shiny. And on the top you will get SIM slot and secondary mic, so that's really great to see. I mean, there is no tension for the storage. You can expand your storage up to 1 terabyte with the help of that micro SD card slot, so that's really a nice thing. Alright, now let's talk about this beautiful immersive display. So you will get a 6.7-inch Full HD Plus 120Hz AMOLED display. Samsung called this Infinity O display because of this maybe, but yeah, it's a beautiful panel. The colors and everything about the display is just so good, and I always appreciate and love the display experience of Samsung, especially when it comes to A series and S series. Yeah, you will get top-notch display experience, no doubt about that. And if we talk about the peak brightness, then you will get 800 nits of peak brightness. Well, talking about the display protection, then you will get Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection on the front, so that's again a nice thing. Now let's talk about the specifications. So you will get Qualcomm Snapdragon 778G 5G processor here, and considering the price, I think we could get slightly better processor. Well, don't get me wrong, 778G 5G is not a bad processor by any mean, but yeah, I will talk more about the pricing, then we will talk about those things. Talking about the variants, then you will get two variants. The base variant comes with 8GB RAM, 128GB internal storage, and the top variant comes with again 8GB RAM but 256GB internal storage. So I don't think that the top variant makes any sense, because if you want to expand the RAM, you can do that with the help of micro SD card slot. So it's better to buy the base variant and save some money. And if we talk about the battery, then you will get 5000 mAh battery with 25-watt charging support, which is the max. Alright, it's time to talk about the software of this phone. So you will get One UI 4.1 with Android 12 out of the box. That's great. But what's even greater than this is that you will get 4 years of major Android updates and 5 years of security patches. Means you will get Android 13, 14, 15 and 16, which is insane for an Android phone. So yeah, Samsung is doing a great job when it comes to software support, and also One UI is quite good. A lot of people like One UI. So yeah, if you are someone who like One UI, who prefers One UI in Android skins, then it's just win-win condition for you. Well, in all these good things, I found one thing which is not very good is I see a lot of bloatwares, although I can uninstall all of them, but it's there at the first place. Now let's talk about the cameras. Well, you will get 108 megapixel primary sensor with f1.8 lens, then you will get 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor with f2.2 aperture, and then two more lens. One is the 5 megapixel macro lens with f2.4, and the other one is depth sensor, again the 5 megapixel depth sensor. It's the 2022 trend that give 4 cameras: depth, macro, wide, ultra wide. So that's it, that's the setup here. But let's see the camera samples, and also I'm going to compare this with the OnePlus 9R and the Galaxy A53. So let's see some photo samples and judge that which phone is better. Okay, so here are side-by-side photo samples of A53 and A73 in direct sunlight, and I haven't tested the cameras of these phones extensively, so it's really hard to say that which phone has better camera system. But I noticed one thing, that A52s produce more saturated and vibrant photos as compared to A73, whereas A73 is more closer to the natural scenario. So yeah, that's the thing. Well, do let me know what you guys think, which phone is looking better in daylight shots. Do let me know in the comment box. Well, talking about video, you will get OIS and VDIS. OIS, we all are familiar with, optical image stabilization. Now what is VDIS? Then it is video digital image stabilization. Both works together to give you very stable footage. Let's check this out and let's see that how good it is when it comes to practical usage. Alright, so this is 1080p 60 and you won't get any stabilization in this. You will get super steady mode in 1080p 30 only, not even 4K 30. So now let's switch to 1080p 30. Now super steady mode is on and this is 1080p 30, and trust me, the video quality is looking very pixelated and it's bad. I am not impressed at all, but the stabilization is good. Well, one good thing is that even if you shoot in 4K 30, you can switch between the lenses from ultra wide to wide to 2x. So that's a good thing, that at least you can change lenses even while recording the video. Well, if we talk about other camera features, then you will get object eraser apply, which is very similar to the magic eraser of Google Pixel phones. Yeah, different name, but it works similarly. Well, talking about connectivity, then you will get Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.0, NFC is also here, and of course you will get 5G support. Well, if you ask me that how many 5G bands are available, then I have no idea about that. Well, talking about sensors, then of course you will get under display fingerprint sensor, face ID, and all the other essential sensors are available here, and the under display fingerprint scanner is working absolutely fine, as you can see. Now let's talk about Rudra's extras. So let's talk about the stereo speaker. So actually the bottom speaker is the main speaker, you can say, because this is the dominant one. The front, the earpiece also works as a speaker, but it's not that loud, and also when I block this speaker it doesn't makes a lot of difference, but when I block the bottom speaker it definitely makes a lot of difference. So it's very simple that this is the main speaker, but yeah, earpiece is also like just giving some support to make the audio quality better. How loud it is? Yeah, it is loud, it is good, but not the best in this price segment. Well, talking about other things, then you will get IP67 water and dust resistance here, so that's a very nice thing. Talking about the haptic feedback, then yeah, it's very solid, but again not very good. The vibration is quite solid, quite strong, but overall it's decent, I would say. Now let's talk about the most important thing, the pricing. So on the box the MRP is 47,490, but they launched this phone, of course, and for the base variant they set the price at 42,000 rupees, and for the top variant you have to pay 45,000 rupees. And tomorrow they will announce this phone, and also I guess you're going to get some good pre-booking offers, like maybe you can avail Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 at low price, and also you may get some card discounts. So even if you get like card discounts, maybe you will get this phone at 38 to 40,000 rupees, and for that price it's not value for money phone. But again, Samsung A series are never a value for money phone. So if you want A series, or if you want, let's say, Samsung phone, if you like One UI, if you want good display and good battery, decent performance and good cameras, then you can go for it. But again, if you see other Chinese smartphones, then on paper they are far better at the same price point. So that's my point. I mean, you can go with this phone if you only want Samsung, or you know what, you can skip Samsung Galaxy A73 as well as Samsung Galaxy A53, and it's better to go with the Samsung Galaxy A52s. Recently there is a huge price cut on that phone, so I guess you can check A52s 5G as well, because that phone also comes with the same processor, 778G 5G. That phone also has IP certification, and that phone also has headphone jack, which is missing here. However, here you will get more battery, 5000 mAh as compared to 4500 of A52s, and of course I guess the cameras are better here as compared to A52s 5G, but the price difference between both these phones is huge. So again, if you want the latest Samsung A series phone, then A53 and A73 is here. But if you ask me that if you have like 40,000 budget, so will you buy this phone, then I guess I will skip it. So don't get me wrong, it's not a bad phone, but yeah, for 40,000 price point we could expect Snapdragon 870 processor, and also a glass back instead of this polycarbonate, so that we could get more premium feel. And also Samsung should add chargers adapter inside the box again, and also they should improve the charging tech. I mean, 25 watt in 2022 is little less. At least give us 50 watt 65 watt chargers like other companies are giving. So these are my 4 complaints, like maybe the processor could have been better at this price point, glass body and charger inside the box, I mean adapter, and also fast charging support. So these 4 things are missing at this price point. So yeah, you will gain some but you will lose some, so it's upon to you what you want. I tell you almost everything about this phone. There is nothing wrong in this phone. Yeah, it's just that the price is slightly on the higher side. So yeah, if you liked what you watched, definitely do all the drills. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell icon, select all to get all the notifications of my future videos. I will see you very soon in my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care.